The big brands are screwed. I have to sort of slightly agree with Steve. Now, let me set the scene right here. Steve has played golf, I'm gonna say 30 plus years, and not changed his irons in 10 years until he went for a set of Tacomo irons. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't wanna get on the hype of everything else until we've tried things properly. My theory here is, for Steve to be right, we have to have more than one iron in this category to perform well. We have Tacomo and we have Calais, and I also want to decide which one's actually best. Now in this video we're going to be reviewing these irons right here from Tacomo. These are the 201s, and these irons, yeah, this is different brand, from Calais Golf. Isn't it crazy how similar they actually look? I'm not gonna lie, I opened them and I thought they were the same, which is actually something I want to explore. Now, this is not just any review. We have a gold, silver and bronze rating system. I also have the 5-iron, 7-iron and 9-iron in each of these clubs. And I've come up with a scoring system, so someone can get a gold, silver and bronze method. Now, we're gonna hit 2 shots at each yardage with each club, so 6 shots in total. So if I score 5 or 6 out of 6, that would be a gold medal. If I get 4 out of 6, that club would then receive a silver medal. And if I get a 3, that would then receive a bronze medal. Now, anything below that, then well, it's not very good, is it? That can't happen. Either I'm not performing on the day, or these irons are, well, not living up to the hype. Oh my, this is gonna be tough. Look how windy it is. And this is the hole here at Oitavos Dunes. This is one of the top golf courses in Portugal. It's actually the second you can play this part of a golf passport, and it's unreal. I would highly recommend it. Anyway, back to this. This is the man who is gonna be on the phone at the other end, right down by the screen. Josh is gonna give us an update of where these balls land and if we score a point in order to get the gold, silver or the bronze.
Yep, and I might even dish out some half points, and that'll be if it's a pin high just off the green, then maybe some half points available.
Throwing some half points in the mix. I didn't expect that. Right, we're starting with the 5 irons. Let's do this review and find out which one's the best, and also if these irons are way better than the big brands and they would have them seriously scared. Like seriously scared, because I think that could be a problem. If we get more than one brand performing, that's an issue for big brands. This is a seriously interesting point to bring up first. Just look at the similarities in this. Tacomo Forge S20C. Calais Forge S20C. In my opinion, these are literally the same iron. So similar. Look at this little line here. Look at the line here on the Calais. I first saw this and it really got me thinking. It really got me, I'm gonna say worried. I'm like, am I buying the same product? That's crazy. Now, I know this is not the point of this video, but yeah, that's mad. Let's give Josh a call. He's way up by the green here. Hi, mate.
Hello.
You good? You good?
All good.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Calais first. We'll leave Tacomo back a second. And remember, guys, we're looking at right here. Is this 2 brands which could seriously upset the big brands in golf? Okay, 5 iron from Calais coming up first. Go on, Josh, I want to know where these land and how far.
Okay.
Oh, this is right. How is it for distance?
It is just above pin high, to your right of the hole. Probably the best miss that you could have.
Okay, so it's not too bad there, right?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
It's not great, but it's not too bad.
But it's not got any points.
No.
Here's shot 2, 5 iron. God, look at the wind hit that. This is such a test. Oh my. Where was that, mate?
I didn't even see it.
Lost ball?
It must be. So it's either gone, I mean, it didn't go over my head, so.
No, it went right slightly.
Oh, no. I see it. It is literally next to the other one.
Okay, so but
down.
I tell you what, mate, what's really hard here is that wind is literally just hitting them. As soon as I hit it, it's like going up there. Like, if this is a way to test irons, I don't think it gets any harder than this. Okay, that was the
they
Calais.
are literally next to each other.
Okay, so next up was Tacomo, and like my first impression, have a look at this when I pop it down. Like, I honest with you, Like, I can't tell the difference. So, that is the Tacoma, this is the Calais. They are literally the same. Like, every part of this is so similar. Who did it first is my thought pattern right now, and how is that even allowed? Like, how TaylorMade and Callaway, that would never happen with. So right now, Calais has 0 points. We are now into Tacoma. So we got the right club. Well, we had the right club. This is a different one. I'm so surprised they finished where they did. I'm gonna aim a bit for the left. Oh God, Josh, this is good, Josh. This is good, this is straight at you, mate. This is straight at you. Are we on? Please tell me we're on.
You are not on. It would have been long, and it's running to where is the best miss, basically.
So it's run off the green?
You're right. It's run off the green.
This is such hard conditions, by the way. That was such a good hit.
I feel like the conditions are a little unfair to these clubs, maybe. But
yeah,
it's a test. You've got to play them. You've got to play them in all the conditions. So it's a really good test.
Okay, here we go. Here's shot number 4. 0 points right now. This is a good shot again. Please get a piece. Please, please, please. I think that's missed, hasn't it?
Identical.
Are they literally the same place?
They are literally in the same place.
Ah.
One thing I would say is, we said they look the same, and they also perform the same.
Are they all in the same place, every ball?
I can get them in one shot.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That is so hard right now. To get these a gold medal, I don't know if it's even possible. I'm gonna say right now, this is some of the most brutal testing I've done. I feel like a silver today's got to be worth a gold. Like, let me know in the comments what you believe looking at these conditions. Now, on that point, this channel is about reviewing clubs that you want us to review, and essentially I'm powered by you. So if you do have any clubs that you want me to test and review, and by the way, there's something called an Oxomity driver, and oh my, this is a driver oh my God, I'm so excited to try it. So if that's on your radar, we have that coming up. But my point here is, if you've subscribed and you've turned the bell, you can put in the comments exactly what you want me to review. So please, please do that. Let's now swiftly move into the 7 irons. We have 0 points on the board after 2 shots with each of them. Remember the criteria for gold, silver and bronze.
The second 2 were brilliant shots, I would say. You just got unlucky that the green runs off that way.
Okay.
The first 2, but literally, they were within 5 yards.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay. So they weren't bad shots?
No, I don't think so. And it was the right place to miss.
Okay.
If you say points wise, you would maybe give them half a point each, because you've missed in the right place.
You can tell me. With 5 iron the conditions, you're giving it half a point each?
Yeah, with the conditions and where the miss was, because there's so much space over there, and you give yourself a good look at the green and look at the pin.
Yeah.
I'd give them all half a point.
Okay, fair. So just to be really clear on that, I've just clarified this. That's half a point each club. So half a point for Calais for those 2 shots, half a point for Tacoma for those 2 shots. You know, we're talking about these clubs being really the same. Look in the lofts here, Josh. All the lofts are identical. So from 4 to pitching wedge, the pitching wedge starts at 46 and the forehand goes up to 22 degrees. They're all exactly the same. The offset is the same. The shaft lengths are the same. The head weights are the same. The 7-iron blade length is 73 millimeters. Exactly the same. Like, I mean, we'll get 7 irons here.
Can I add one to that while you're getting them?
Add what if you want, yeah.
The text on the
I've done that.
the hosel.
I'm all over it, mate.
He's already done it.
We don't do these reviews for nothing. Okay. Like, I'm shocked. Like, I'm shocked. Now, what is really interesting, some users notice, right, that the Calais irons cost about $100 more than the Tacoma in the US. Now, that I think does depend on where you're buying from, so that's not everybody. But like, again, here we go, here's the 7 irons, 01 CB, the iron 201. They're so similar. This isn't, and even like the ridges here.
Yeah, the only difference that I see there is that little,
this little thing here.
Yeah, a little bit of a groove there. That's it.
That's
it's the same club.
Which is not a lot, and it is a lot at the same time. Now remember, this video is about, can these irons perform against the big brands? So far, 5 irons, I didn't hit the green. Would I hit the green more with a long iron with my Mizunos? I feel like I would, only for the fact that I know what they're doing more. So it's hard for me to sort of add that element to this. But it's really interesting. They're definitely a very, very close contender right now, but we need to hit at least 4 more shots, 2 with each, so let's now hit the 7 irons. Right, let's get Josh on the phone. Now, we're 183 out. I feel like I've got to play a little bit of a shot here. I can't just be hitting a full 7 iron. I'm going to try and play it because, again, if we're going to hold these irons to the same standards that we would hold the long irons, that's me calling Josh, by the way, of a bigger brand. I'm just saying, Josh, like, if we're going to hold these to the same standards as a Callaway, as a TaylorMade, as even a Titleist, right, or even Mizuno, what I have, then I'm going to try and just hit some shots with these, with the 7 irons, okay?
I agree.
And for your reference, mate, I'm going to go Calais to Como, Calais to Como, okay?
Ah, okay.
And for your guys' reference too. So first up coming, mate, I've got Calais. This is first shot with 7 irons with the Calais. A little punchy number, so I'm going to grip down. It's just left of the flag. It's a great shot. Talk to me. Talk to me. Has that just rolled through?
It was a great shot, but you have been done by the, I mean, it's still rolling back towards the hole and the green, but you've been done by the undulations, basically. It took a kick forward as it came towards the green.
And you're going to give me a point? Give us some numbers?
I'll give you half a point.
Half a point, so that's another half a point for the Calais. That gets us to a point in total with the Calais.
Yeah.
Little punchy number here with Tacoma. I felt like I could play that shot though, to be fair. Like, I didn't feel like it was like a hard shot to play with them. Straight at it. Straight at it. Where is it?
Another half point. It's just short, but good miss to the right. Gives you space to chip up the green.
Oh, honestly, guys. Like, this is... Josh, I feel like I'm being beaten alive here with this review.
I feel like it's... yeah, it's going to beat you up a little bit. It's tough conditions out here.
Right, but we're still going to stick with it. Okay, I'm going to stick with, back to Calais now, stick with our plan. Where did that pitch? Was that just a little short?
Pitched about, again, 10 yards short.
Slightly right at the flag. Such a great shot. These feel so good. Oh. No! That was such a good shot.
Down the little delve. Half a point.
So half a point. So
yeah.
that gets us to 1.5 for...
1.5 for Calais.
That was such a good shot. They feel so good off the face. Like, if you told me this was a TaylorMade, Callaway, or even my Mizunos, to be fair, I wouldn't genuinely know the difference right now. Okay, here's a last shot with 7-9. This is just bleeding a bit right. Please go, get a piece. Another half point.
Another half point, just off the green, but a good place to miss.
Ah, so that gets us 1.5 with each.
Correct.
We've got to get at least a 3. This is putting us so much under pressure for these pitching wedges. I don't feel like I'm giving these clubs justice right here. I also feel like, mate, like this is so, honestly, like this is testing conditions. We're in a 3-club wind here, I feel like, off our left shoulder. And as soon as I'm hitting it, like, and it gets slightly above the tree height, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, who else has gone? There's Josh. Into the final club, stick with us here because at the end we give you our rating. Remember, if we get 3 out of 6, that for each club, that gives them each a bronze rating. If it gets to 4 out of 6, that gets this to a silver rating, and anything above a 5, that gives this club a gold rating. Or I should say, clubs, and we'll give you overall as well. Remember, right now, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna lay my neck on the line here, and my reputation in my hair. Wow, that's so bad in this wind. And say, these are right up there right now in terms of competing with a big brand. I couldn't tell you the difference. But to get our rating, we're gonna hit now our last few shots. Hey, this is so hard. I feel like I'm hitting good shots. Can you see the ball getting like just hit off and, and hit the wind?
Like you're getting battered. The first one took a kick forward. Like so the undulations sort of push everything. So it kicked forward through the back, and then the last one was the best one you hit. It sort of pitched and and grabbed a little bit, but was still just short right of the green.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel beaten up right now. We have to get to at least 3. These clubs can't be below a bronze rating.
No, they are good. Like, and I can hear you saying back there, like it could be a tailor-made club, and it's tricky because you've got to be able to play with the clubs in conditions like this. You never know what it's going to be like when you turn up to a golf course. So it's a really tough test for them, I would say.
Now, before we hit any more shots in this video, if you watch these all the time, we have to give you some accurate data. And I always want to point out that this data is with range balls here at Oitavos Dunes. So there's something really interesting in this data though, and it's got me thinking. 5 irons, 176 and 180. The Calais had it just a little bit more on the distance. The 7 irons, literally exactly the same. Hardly go anything between that at 165 and 164. And the 9 irons, 132, 134 in the favour of Calais. I mean, overall, you'd have to say that Calais just has it slightly on distance. And I couldn't give you any rhyme or reason for that. Maybe it was a slightly different range ball or whatever. And then in terms of grouping, again, I can't see any differences in it. Now, as much as these clubs, I'm looking at this from the perspective of this is scaring the big brands, which I'm going to say right now, that whatever this gets, it's 100% scaring the big brands. Let's get Josh's opinion on that as well. I'll give him a call. But how does a brand get away with that? I'm just going to sit down and think about this right now. How does a brand get away with, like, who did it first? How do you get away with copying it? Let's get Josh's opinion. Right, just gone through those stats that we got, and 2 questions for you. How does a brand get away with copying it, is number 1. Like, they're so similar, because literally there was nothing in it, was there, on that data? And, okay, answer that question. How do they get away with it? Or
how do they get away with copying?
Yeah.
Well, they're not exactly
That's the question.
They're not exactly the same, that's the issue.
Yeah. There's no difference in that data, hardly. It's crazy.
No, there's not. But the clubs don't look exactly the same. That's how they get away with it. There's a slight difference.
Yeah, fair. And secondly, just a yes or no answer. These clubs have to be scaring the big brands, right?
Oh, 100%. 100%. They are mixing it up in the market, definitely.
Okay, right. Josh, what I'm going to do is, we're at 120 out, we have 9 iron. I know they went 134 on there with the range ball, but if I'm buying a set of CB irons, like sort of blade-ish irons or better players irons, I want them to perform and I want to be able to hit that softer shot. That's exactly what we're going to do here. At the minute, they're on 1.5 points each. If they don't get to 3, I mean, they're less than a bronze, and I said that you should never buy them, and I just don't think that's fair, but I've got to put out the bag here for them. Josh, we're going to go with Calais first.
Calais first, okay.
Downwind, so crazy, this shot. Why am I feeling so... This is so hard. This is good, mate. This is straight at it.
Great golf shot. Great golf
shot.
shot.
That had some spin on it, right?
That is a point. That is fantastic.
That gets Calais to 2.5 points, mate. So close to getting a score. They have to land on. Okay, this is Tacoma coming up. That had a bit of sauce on that. That was a great shot. Again, I like it. It's a little bit left. Get a piece, please. Get a piece. Spin in.
Another brilliant golf shot. Pin high, maybe 10, not even that, 5 yards to the left.
Whew. Okay, that gets them both to 2.5. I think we're doing it justice from here. This is, I do genuinely feel, mate, that this shot, again, I come back to what clubs I'm using right now, my Mizunos. I feel like these irons definitely have that ability to play the softer shot and even the long one from distance. Okay, here we go, the final shot with Calais. It's straight at it.
Again.
I got that a little heavy.
Good shot, it landed short, but it's rolled up to the green. You've maybe got, I don't know, 20 yards to the right of the hole.
Okay,
that's a
okay,
point.
Decent shot, so it's a point. That gets that to a bronze, I've just realised. Get in there. 3.5, I don't think I'll ever be so happy for 3.5 points, mate.
I know, but I feel they deserve it.
Yeah, here we go. Tacomo's last shot of this challenge. Straight at it, straight at it. Spin, please.
Yeah, great shot, a little bit of sauce as well.
That a little bit of toast sauce on that, right?
Absolutely. It's a good shot. You not as good as the first, but it's another point.
Get in there, come on. I'm just gonna get these divots. I didn't think I'd be ever so happy to get a bronze. So let's talk overalls. Well, I can't argue with what's happened in terms of here, the data out on the golf course. They both got a bronze. So bronze and bronze individually, and it'd have to be bronze overall. But I truly believe in the conditions right now, that just has to be elevated to a silver. You agree, mate?
I agree. I think the conditions have been really tough, but these are really important clubs. These are scoring irons. I don't know if you already said that, because obviously I've been down there. These are scoring irons, and they perform brilliantly. The spin on the green, I mean, the first two of each were like puttable. Like, I'd bank on you making them kind of thing. Second two a bit further away, but you'd take it, 100%.
So there we go. That's the review. That's the ratings of these golf clubs. I do hope you enjoyed it.